Hi everyone, Carol McRae here, and yes, there is smoke going on at the moment. I'm at home and I've got a cancellation this morning, so I thought I would just take a few minutes and smudge our home. Now, not everybody knows what smudging is. It's very similar to smoking, a smoking ceremony. And here's my Japanese pen I use to really just smooth that smoke around the house. So what we do is we light the smudge stick and then blow it out. So once it's burning and you blow it out, it'll start to smolder. And then what I've been doing is just going around each part of my home, every room, and using Reiki symbols as well. For those that have done Reiki training, we use symbol 1 and we draw it in each corner. We drag it down to the center of the room. We step out and we then just do another symbol 1 power symbol in the center of the room. And we also make an affirmation so that we are calling in angels or beings of light that need to assist in removal of any negative energies, entities, whatever. And what I usually say is, as a representative of the human dimension, I now command you to leave this place and go to the light or wherever you need to go, grow and evolve. You are not welcome here and you cannot stay. And so this is something I've been doing for a lot of years. I never quite know exactly when I'm going to be called on to do any smoking, any smudging. But it always seems to help. It lifts the vibration. And with the sage stick, it comes from the Indian tradition, so that the Red Indians used to use sage, and they'd have them in their smoke lodges. And again, it's all about just clearing negative energy, lifting the vibration, so that anything that doesn't really suit or fit with love or above has to then be removed or doesn't find it comfortable here. So when I did this ceremony today, I've done every room. I work in a clockwise direction. I fan the smoke under the bed and all over the place. I use my Reiki so that I can clear each room, and I say that affirmation as a representative of the human dimension. I command you to leave this place and go to the light or wherever you need to go, grow and evolve. You're not welcome here and you cannot stay. And then I claim sovereignty for myself and for all of those that reside in this home. And I say, this is a home of love and light. Only that which is of the light is welcome in this home. Anybody that comes through our doors feels this healing energy and this love, and then have an opportunity to do their own journey through healing and transmutation of negative energies. So once I did the inside of the house, and I'll sit again now, I then did a smoke ring around the outside of the house, and I also circled each car and put power symbols over those, and just made another affirmation and call in God, the angels, and beings of light to put protection over our home and all those that reside here and all those that are connected to us, whether that is our children, our grandchildren, my clients, all those that are connected to me or to anyone in this home. You see, on a quantum physics level, everything's connected. And just our intention, our thoughts create a ripple on the cosmos that connects with everybody else. So you can buy these smudge sticks pretty cheaply and pretty easily wherever that is. And you can actually make your own as well. You can use sage. This sage in these is just white sage. You can use lavender. You can use lots of different herbs. And you can also, you can use essential oils for a similar purpose. I've got a bottle I made up with frankincense because it's high vibration. Rose is high vibration. Lavender's in it. There's also clary sage I've got in that as well. And again, it's all intention. I put sandalwood in it because I love the smell of it. I put salt in it because salt is an old tradition for warding off negative energy as well. And so it's a salt water mixture with oils in it. And I'll spray that around the doorway, so the bottom of the door and all the way around the door. And then if I've got more time, I'll go around the windows as well. And that is just to put another layer of protection so that negative energy doesn't come through those doors and windows. And I know this all sounds a bit weird, but you see, energy is amazing, and we'll notice a big difference. And one of the reasons we did this was because our little granddaughter said this morning while she was having breakfast, I don't feel safe in my room. I feel like there's things going to get me. And then my husband said, oh, that's weird, because I've had a few really weird angry kind of dreams the last few nights. And I said, well, a couple of weeks ago, I was having some bizarre dreams too. They weren't angry, but they're really bizarre. So yes, it's time. And this morning was the perfect opportunity. Once Evie said that, we went, yep, it's time. So do remember, people can bring energy in with them if they've got holes in their aura from drug or alcohol use. If it's to excess, they can bring energy into them, even if they've had sexual relations with somebody who's got negative energy attached to them. That will transfer over, or it can. So you need to be always mindful of your spiritual energetic cleansing techniques. We also have other things that we do in Reiki for protection. We have our power symbol. We can use the mental emotional symbol as well. And there is a technique where you just put right palm on left shoulder, drag it down, and then the other side, down to the hip, and then again. And then you'll just straighten your arm out and bring your hand from the shoulder right down and off your palm. And you'll do 3 of those, or 4 if you wish. And that's a Japanese technique that's called dry bathing. And what it does is separate your energy from the person you might have just worked with. And maybe you've had a conversation with someone and you've decided that you wanted to just cleanse off their energy. So it's like having a wash, but we're just using the intention and the chakras in our hands to cleanse right through our system. So that is the heart, the lungs, the liver, all the way down, and then across the other side, the stomach and spleen. And again, it works on energy meridians as well. But it's intention. Everything is intention, that we are always divinely protected. We are always safe. And our energy, we have sovereignty over. So I hope that's been helpful. For those that haven't done Reiki, don't forget you can also use white lighting. And again, that's visualizing that you are surrounded by a beautiful sphere of white light. And put a really strong barrier around that. There are lots of other psychic protection techniques you can use. The rose is one that's come from hundreds of years ago, and what you're meant to do is picture a beautiful big rose in front of your face with a long stem and lots of thorns on it. So if people come into your energy field, they'll get the beauty of the rose, but they'll also find that their energy will hit that wall, and negativity will go down through that grounding root, I'm going to call it, through that stem of the rose into the earth to be transmuted into positive energy. So someone also has asked me, what happens when we're doing a Reiki treatment on someone, we're clearing negative energy off them. And I'm just going like this. My intention is that energy is dissolved into the light and transmuted to positive energy for Mother Earth to use in any way she sees fit. So again, you can use whatever feels right for you. Always be guided by your own intuition. I'm not the only one out there doing this work. I had a call. One of the reasons I also chose to smudge this morning is I had a call from one of my Reiki masters who works at a nursing home. And she said that some of the residents are seeing spirits coming through, walking through and sitting on chairs, and it's been happening more than one. And she said not the dementia wing, the people that haven't, got a problem with their clarification, their memory and their insights. She said they've seen people coming through, and a couple of them have seen Aboriginal people coming through, and I think they're probably walking through on their way to somewhere else, and it's just a crossing because that building has only been there since 2019 or something. So I've called on one of the elders in our town. I've messaged him to see if he's able to go over there. But if he doesn't, I'll happily go over and do that. I've done lots of clearings in motels and offices and businesses. And what you'll usually find is once you've done that, your revenue goes up, the phone never stops ringing, and your business starts to really thrive again, especially if it's got stagnant energy. And we're just bringing that lightness back into the place, and that vibration of higher, the smoke energy, the higher intention really does shift away negative stagnant ideas and energies so that you can start to thrive again, become whole and harmonized and balanced and back into your center again. So have a great day, guys. I've got a client in 20 minutes and I better get myself moving and get to work. Love and blessings to everyone, and hope this has been useful. Psychic protection, you don't have to believe in it to see the changes, and it's not even just psychic protection, it's just good housekeeping energetically to shift vibration and stuck energy. So namaste. Yama, my beautiful friends. Yama is the Aboriginal word that also translates similarly to namaste. And namaste really means that I honour the light that is within you. For when you are in that place within you and I'm in that place in me, we are one. Have a great day. Namaste, Yama.